What's going on YouTube? This is Ace with GamingHookup. Today I want to talk about Call of Duty WWII. Now in the background I have some Call of Duty Infinite Warfare gameplay. It's not my best nuke that I've ever dropped, but I hope you guys enjoy that. Now before I jump into the video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the notifications bell. And if you're already one of our subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. Be sure to smack the hell out of that like button. Before I start, I just want to say these are concerns that I have about the game and the Call of Duty franchise overall. I'm excited for the game, and I still have an open mind about whether the game is good or bad. Everyone's excited. The anticipation is in the air. You could feel it. Whether you play Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3, I'm sure you've heard someone say, just wait until World War II. You won't be able to jump around anymore. A lot is riding on this Call of Duty release, trust me. In fact, the entire COD franchise is riding on the edge of the cliff with this release, believe it or not. With sales down and supply drops being shoved down our throat, it's been a while since we've gotten a well-made Call of Duty without pay-to-win being somewhat implemented in the game. I'd say it was Black Ops 2. What do you think? Now, what exactly is political correctness? Well, it's a term that has come to refer to avoiding language or behavior that can be seen as excluding, marginalizing, or insulting groups of people considered disadvantaged or discriminated against, especially groups defined by sex or race. Now, is Call of Duty WWII and Activision trying too hard to be politically correct? Well, the first thing that was alarming was when Sledgehammer Games did their worldwide reveal of Call of Duty WWII. Immediately I noticed how they tried to remove everything with the Nazi symbol, but still they're continuing to use the word Nazi throughout the game, and honestly, this is pretty hilarious and confusing at the same time. Just by them doing this to the game is reason for worry, but they did it without even mentioning it to us like we're sheep or something. It kind of pisses me off, to be honest with you. And it makes me wonder, what else will they be doing to be politically correct, quote unquote, and not offend certain people? For a lot of the younger generation, this is going to be the first time they experience a World War II based game. And for them in particular, it's sad. They won't really get to experience the true history of World War II in a video game, like we did. The Chief Development Officer, Michael Condrey of Sledgehammer Games, which if you don't know, is the developer in charge for making Call of Duty World War II, he said several times that they have stayed really close to the history and worked so hard to maintain that with the campaign and multiplayer. These statements, in my opinion, have been proven to be wrong and a flat-out lie, being that all the Nazi symbols have been removed throughout the entire game. From what we know of, there's no atomic bomb nuclear gun streak, and women characters have been implemented in the multiplayer mode, which I've already stated isn't a big concern of mine, doesn't really affect the gameplay. I was one of the first ones on YouTube that did a video back in April of this year concerning the women characters in Call of Duty World War II. Many people thought I was lying, and I got a lot of hate. Well, sorry, the truth hurts, guys. Which brings me to my next concern. Whether or not will there be an atomic bomb gun streak in World War II? Now, the deatomizer version of the tactical nuke in Infinite Warfare is believed by many to be the reason why players stuck around and kept playing the game. The grind, the hunt, the desire to be the king of the moment. Isn't that what video gaming is all about? That feeling of accomplishing something great during a match or a game session. Whether it's a first-person shooter or a sports game, nobody wants a participation trophy. I know that. I think everyone at Activision forgot what made the Call of Duty franchise great in the first place, and that was not holding back. But will they let us down, or will World War II prove all the naysayers wrong? Myself, I think it can definitely be an amazing Call of Duty still. Will it be the best? Probably not. I think the best days of Call of Duty are over because of the political correctness era. And not just Call of Duty's being affected by this political correctness era, it's every game, unfortunately. With all the political correctness that's going on and being forced from the mainstream media, I'm scared to even see the next Grand Theft Auto. Or will there even be one? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Well guys, with all that being said, I'm still super excited and I plan to grind the hell out of Call of Duty World War II. All the lobby leaderboard kings better watch out for me, that's all I have to say. But you still have to question, will the game be held back because of the political correctness that's been implemented? Will every game going forward be held back? Why aren't movies held to the same political correctness stigma? Well, we are diehard video game fans, so we're gonna have to wait and find out. We're gonna ride it out regardless. That's just how we are. But something needs to be changed before our favorite hobby is completely wiped off the map. Thank you so much for viewing the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you disagree with my opinions or you agree, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Make sure you comment below with how you feel about this topic. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and slap that like button. It only takes a second and really helps the channel grow. With that being said, I'm Ace with Gaming Hookup, and I'm out.